South Florida today on NBC 6 HD.
Plus, are you fascinated by the paranormal? A clairvoyant is in the studio with her out-of-this-world teaching.
Natalie and Roxy, thank you so much. Well, coming up, a psychic helps all of us get into the spirit of Halloween by helping us understand ghosts and poltergeists. Here's the difference. We'll tell you what it is when we come back. The countdown is on to the spookiest night of the year. And for most people, the weeks leading up to Halloween are the only times they really think of the supernatural. However, for psychic Dr. Carmen Harra, dealing with the supernatural is a year-round activity. The supernatural, that's like so foreign for so many of us, but you integrate it into your practice.
I do believe that actually using your ability of the mind to tap into another dimension will help people heal in case they lose someone who died, you know.
Now, Halloween, for example, I was telling you I've gone to Casadega,
yes,
which is basically a city of spiritualists and people who have disintuitiveness. And they get very offended when you talk about Halloween in relationship to their gift. It doesn't bother you though, right?
No, on the contrary. I think we should all honor the other side and understand the difference between a spirit, between a ghost, between a poltergeist, because people don't actually understand. So,
well, explain it to us.
Well, a spirit is the energy of the soul who's no more here, carrying all the characteristics of the person, including the karmic experiences. But he has an easy passing. He's happy on the other side. He was prepared for his passing. Like, we have to be prepared for everything. It's a process. Giving birth is a process. Dying is a process. I used to say, you die the way you live. But ghost, and there's a negative connotation associated with ghost. It's just a spirit who died like in a car accident, or not prepared, or being killed, or simply committing suicide. So the ghost doesn't see the other dimension of the eternal light, doesn't see the continuous time, and gets trapped into the physical world and the world beyond the physics. So a ghost is actually a soul who needs help. It's not doing anything wrong. They're just coming to us and say, is there anything you can do for me? Just help me get there. So usually just simply, lighting a candle for a ghost that you consider a ghost, as I said, it might be a very wonderful soul who got lost, is the way to help and guiding them and talking to them. We should communicate with the other dimension and believe there is communication on the other dimension.
Well, like for example with me, I never feel like I have any interaction with anything or anybody on the other side.
Because your perception is more on the cognitive level, so you operate more on the sensory, and you, like majority of people, ignore signals or messages that might come, and we don't usually pay attention. If you raise the level of perception, you acknowledge that there is something out there, that comes in like in a form of energy. Sometimes the lights go on, the television goes on out of the blue, and you didn't touch anything, which is to feel the presence of somebody around you. And it's fascinating. I had this experience with Anna Nicole Smith, who died near my house, and the moment she died, like an hour later, the soul was searching for someone that actually will be able to guide her, and that's what I did. And I knew everything about her the same day. I went on my radio show, talked about that experience, and I knew everything the same day. It took the investigation months to find out.
Was it an accident?
I don't think her passing was an easy passing, that's for sure. That's one of the reasons that she came, trying to find out what was going on with her soul.
Interesting. Has she come back since?
She mentioned to me at that point in time, and it's all on my radio show because I wanted this to be recorded, so people sometimes have a hard time to believe things like this. But I knew at that point everything about what's going to happen 3 years later, even the indictment of the attorney.
Howard
exactly, and that he was not really, with positive intentions in that situation at that point, including the daughter belonging to the photographer. I mean, all those details were known right away. I mean, the communication with the spirit is fascinating.
Okay, you've got a book, and we're almost out of time, but tell us about this book, because it's fascinating reading.
Well, it's a book
got many
about...
This is your latest.
This is called The 11 Eternal Principles. talks about understanding the difference between the man-made laws. We live by man-made laws who prove not to fix our problems through years, and living by the laws of the divine, like the law of karma, the law of love, the law of manifestation, the law of unity, the law of one. We are all one, and we are one with the divine. We are one with the spirit world, and we should celebrate that on Halloween and any time of the day and any time of the year.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a delight having you. You've been telling me some things about myself I didn't know.
Yeah, William comes through.
Well, Carmen's book is titled, as she said, The 11 Eternal Principles. For more information, log on to her website, CarmenHarra.com. We'll be right back.